It takes a lot of guts to survive in New York City. Being here means you probably got an irrational fear of, say, walking down the street and the fluid from an AC unit drops into your eye, permanently blinding you. That said, there is one waking nightmare all New Yorkers share: getting pushed onto the subway tracks. But don't worry, if you find yourself on the tracks, here's how to climb out, where to hide, and what to do when your only option is to close your eyes and pray. First, some facts. In 2020, 14 people were shoved onto the subway tracks. Oof, that's twice as many as the year before. Homelessness is on the rise, and with it comes mental illness and crime. So whether you get randomly pushed by a homicidal maniac, you tripped after one too many, or you dropped your phone and dove in after it, not worth it, Gina. Here's what you gotta do. Avoid the third rail at all costs, or you're toast. Licking batteries as a kid might have been fun, but you don't want to feel the rush of 600 volts of electricity. The third rail powers the train. It's the one that's higher than the two ground rails. Not sure how this drunk bozo didn't get electrocuted, but same rules as a Sapphire Club. Hands off the merchandise. And also, don't be fooled by seeing rats running across the third rail looking for a slice. The thing is, rats touch the rail without touching the ground, so they don't close the circuit. It's science. Same thing with pigeons on a live wire. Lucky bastards. Okay, you found yourself on the tracks. Now it's time to get your ass out of there. Is the train coming? Do you see lights? No? Then you got a few minutes to get back on the platform. The shortest way out is the way you came in. The platform is about 5 feet, so unless you do CrossFit, you probably gotta ask someone to pull you up. Second best bet? Find the ladder. They're at the far end of each platform. So if you're 100% sure the A train isn't coming at you, run in the direction of train traffic to the ladder and you're free. Okay, worst case scenario, the train is coming. Some stations, especially outdoor ones, have a gap underneath the platform where you can duck for cover. My advice? Curl up into a ball and pray. Other stations have what they call a clear-up space. You've probably seen it, the human-sized hole in the wall where workers stand when the train passes by. In the heat of the moment, though, both of these might be tough. So I go with the craziest option. Hit the deck. That's right, lie down between the rails and turn your head to the side. It should give you just enough clearance between the bottom of the train and the ground. Hey, it worked for the Subway Superman back in 2007. Remember Wesley Autry? He saved the life of a kid who had a seizure and fell onto the tracks at 137th Street by lying on top of him in that exact spot. Just incredible. Even more incredible, Trump gave him 10 G's. And of course, the easiest solution of all, don't fall on the tracks in the first place. Here's some quick tips for you clowns. Stand away from the edge. Leaning over and looking to see if the train is coming never made anyone not late for work. Skip crowded stations with narrow platforms. Remember, the subway was built in like 1917. People were skinnier back then. And finally, look alive. That means turning off your fancy noise-canceling headphones and paying attention to all the idiots around you. See, the subway is actually pretty safe if you have the right survival plan. Taxi!